here, and we are now going to do an opinion review on the Netflix Marvel Cinematic Universe show Luke Cage. I have now watched all of Jessica Jones, all of Daredevil, and now all of Luke Cage, and I have to say that out of all of the ones that I've watched so far, I'm still finding Jessica Jones to have been the best of the bunch. I appreciate that Jessica Jones is going to be Kristen Ritter, who plays Jessica Jones, is going to be, along with the man who plays Daredevil / Matt Murdock, the guy who plays Luke Cage, and the guy who plays Danny Rand, who is Iron Fist. They're all going to be teamed up in the Defenders series, but out of all of them, I know that they have to differentiate the shows, but I'm really finding all of the other Marvel Cinematic Universe Netflix shows to be somewhat of a disappointment. We first met Luke Cage when he was in Jessica Jones, when he was her sort of sexual partner / love interest. Across the shows, there are two characters that are recurring. One of them is Claire Temple, who has shown up thus far in all of the Netflix Marvel Cinematic Universe shows. She will also be, from what I understand, in Iron Fist and also in the Defenders. I'm just finding that the differences and the kind of 70s-ish music that's used during Luke Cage's fight scenes and things like that, if it's supposed to be set around the same modern era that all of the Marvel films and Jessica Jones and Iron Fist and the Defenders and everything Daredevil is supposed to be set in, then the kind of 70s-ish vibe of the music really doesn't make any sense. I don't know what they were going for with this. Yes, I still have a sore throat, etc. That's why I still sound croaky, but I thought I'd do this review anyway. Like I said, I don't understand the thing. I mean, it's based, like, Luke Cage started off being a guy called Carl Lucas, apparently, and he was sent to this prison. Anybody who's ever read the comics and stuff, or has read up on this, I'm trying not to spoiler it, but he was originally a guy called Carl Lucas, who was a cop, apparently, and he ended up being falsely accused or something and sent to Seagate Prison, which is where he ended up with his powers, and became Power Man by this corrupt prison officer called Rackham, turning up on this experiment, which made Luke's skin impenetrable for bullets and the like, and as we will have discovered in Jessica Jones, that's when we first found out that he had impenetrable skin. However, obviously, we do find out through the course of this show that there is a type of bullet that can actually injure him. But because I'm trying to avoid spoilers, I mean, most people, I'm probably late into the game of watching all these Netflix Marvel films, Marvel shows, should I say, sorry for that mistake. But the main villain, Cottonmouth, Cornell, isn't really the villain for that long. He's in it for about just over half the series, and then the other, his cousin, who's a politician, takes over the latter half of the show. She's known as Black Mariah, but she doesn't look anything like the images that I've seen from the comic strip. She's certainly not a 400-pound woman. Her power is in other ways, not in her physical weight. And she takes over this Harlem Paradise nightclub where all this like 70s-ish music gets played. I mean, maybe it's my mistake, but it just sounds 70s-ish to me. and unfortunately the guy who, when Luke is working in the barber salon of, at the beginning of the thing, is killed, which Cornell Cottonmouth doesn't like, and he kills the guy who basically killed the barber, and it all goes from there. But thus far, Daredevil hasn't engaged me and excited me, and Luke Cage didn't really engage and excite me. I don't think Iron Fist is going to engage and excite me. The only one that's really stood out to me is Jessica Jones. I don't know if it's just because it was a female lead or what, but I'm just passing my opinion more than actually doing a review, because it's difficult to do this without spoiling everything for people who may not have Netflix and may not have seen these shows. If you haven't seen these shows, or if you have, maybe you could make some comments in the comment section. Please give it a thumbs up if you're enjoying my reviews despite my being poorly. And share on social media, Facebook, Twitter, things like that, and subscribe if you haven't already subscribed. And I will see you again real soon, possibly with another review of like Iron Fist and the Defenders series, or with something else. I apologise that there wasn't any videos Monday and Tuesday. We had to say goodbye to somebody who we sadly lost last week, so there isn't going to be a lot of things recorded at the moment. And thank you for your time, and I shall see you as soon as possible. Bye.